It is Tuesday the 3rd of June, it is 12:24, we are running majorly late today. The reason why we're late today is because we were waiting on an order that was due today. It has now been delayed until tomorrow. It's a figure skate order which has multiple pairs of skates in it, which are running obviously late. They were due over a couple of weeks ago, and it's one of these situations where we have to play the waiting game when it comes to orders, especially with figure skating stuff, and that's unfortunate for customers because you pay for your product and then you've got to wait for your product to come in. We are not like one of the big stores where we can actually hold a lot of this in stock. The other situation is some of the idea pianos and stuff like that, they have to be specially ordered. So that's a situation why some of these orders are taking so long, because most of the orders are custom or special made or made to order. Now when you make an order for a pair of figure skates, or when you make an order for something that has to be made to order, it's not one of these things that's easily refunded, because 90% of the time, by the time that you make the decision you don't want that product, it's on the way. So unfortunately we're then not able to refund that product. So today, the plan of action for today is we go away on holiday on Thursday morning. So we've got a lot of stuff to try and catch up and a lot of loose ends to try and tie up before we go away. So I have to try and do some website work, and I have to do some work on my MacBook, which I actually disturbed and brought with me today. So the MacBook is here, and I'm going to try and see if I can get some work done on that. Pamela's got some order stuff to do, and we've got some other orders that we have to chase. The reason being is the stuff that hasn't been sent out now will have to be cancelled until we come back from holiday, unfortunately, because the suppliers have taken a wee bit too long to get some of the stuff out. And that's not a dig at the suppliers, it's just life in general. Everything is running slightly slower. It's a balancing act, especially when it comes to the summer. Anyway, I'll get the shutter up. Stick orders as well, did you say?
Yeah, comes to stick orders, our suppliers would like boxes filled, otherwise they charge us for a stick delivery. So I think it's like £25 to have one single stick sent, or we have to put 6 in a box. So we have to be ready to make an order for 6 sticks. Yeah. Otherwise we're paying £25 a stick. Yeah,
that's not ideal. But it's one of these situations, it's because of the courier situation in the UK as well. It's not that we're knocking everybody, but apparently we are today. It's just one of these situations where apparently everybody thinks that we're knocking them. We're not knocking them, it's just we're being honest. So it's 6 minutes past 4, and this is the first update we have had today. We have now been told that the figure skate order is due tomorrow and is on its way, as far as we're aware. There's a big issue with that if it's not on its way, because we're not going to be here to be able to take it in on Thursday because we're away on holiday. Pamela is painstakingly trying to track the order right this very second, and she's also in the process of trying to see if she can organise couriers last minute for tomorrow, because if this order comes in early enough tomorrow, what I'm going to have to do is try and get the stuff to the store, get the skates all sharpened, and then try and get them packaged and ready to go for collection. It's one of these ones where you can always count on some suppliers, not all of the suppliers, but some suppliers to kind of cut things very, very neat. Again, this isn't us having a go at the suppliers. We understand the situation. We understand that there has been orders that have been coming from all over the world to this supplier, and then this supplier is now trying to get stuff organised and get things out. But it should have been here 3 days ago, I think. I understand why it's late though, because the situation of you can't really trust couriers, in my opinion, unfortunately, especially international ones, especially when you send things back to suppliers and they sit there for 2 months and then you get them back. That's a reference to my skates if you've been watching along. So anyway, I'll just quickly tie in with Pam and see what she's up to. How's your day been? What have you been doing?
I have made it through nearly, I've got a couple more to go, but I've more or less texted all my figure skate orders to tell them that the delivery's on its way. We will notify them when they are due in. I have written up all my labels, so we're ready to go, along with all the mobile numbers beside them.
You can't show that.
I know. On these, so it's quick and easy to text and go, your skates are here, your skates are here, your skates are here, your skates are here. As soon as we're opening the box, we can be sticking the labels on, and then they're all ready to go. And then it'll be a really busy night tomorrow with skates going in and out. I do have one that's going up to St Andrews, so I've already booked the courier. However, it's to be dropped at the post office, which shuts at 4:45.
Talk about cutting it neat.
If we can't make it before 4:45, that's when I'm going to have to call upon Scott and ask Scott to drop it off on Thursday morning, because this customer needs it for the 9th of June.
Again, talking about cutting it neat, it's...
So yeah, I'm going to try my very, very best to get this to the post office tomorrow. So if the delivery is in our hallway when I come home from work at 2:30, I will open and dig her stuff out and take it straight to the
drop-off point.
The drop-off point, which is post office at the end of the road, and then I know that that's away. That's one and only that I know that has to go. I think mostly everybody has confirmed they are coming over tomorrow night when they've been texting me back, so they'll be over tomorrow to collect their skates. If somebody lets me know at 8 o'clock tomorrow night that they need it sent by courier, well, I'm sorry, that's just too late. So I have to know now so that I can be prepared. So that's the plan.
So the thing is you've already spoken to the supplier or emailed the supplier to ask if everything's there, haven't you?
Twice.
And have you had a reply?
No.
Because they're busy?
To be fair, there is only one guy that packs, as well as does everything else, mounts all the blades, all that stuff, so there's only one guy and he's doing his best. We're doing our best. It's a minority sport with minute amount of avenues for it to come into the UK, and we deal with what we can deal with.
So that's a good update from Pam, just to kind of give you an idea of what actually is going on. So anyway, I think that is it for today. I know it's now 4:10, so I'll go and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the chaos that is Cold-Blooded Sports. Afternoon, it is Wednesday the 4th of June, it is 4:52 in the afternoon. We are just about to head to the store. Finally, let me just move my jumper out the road here. We got the figure skate order in. It's long overdue, way long overdue. So Pamela has got all of the orders marked up and text all the customers to let them know that their stuff is actually here and it's ready to collect. So I'm expecting tonight to be busy. I may actually time lapse tonight with regards to the collections, and then again I might not. It just depends how busy I actually am in the back. If I've got hundreds to do, then I might actually take you along with me. If not, then I will leave Pam in the capable hands of the GoPro and time lapsing and doing stuff so we can actually show you what we get up to. We are up in 12 hours, and when I say up in 12 hours, we actually have to be awake at 5 o'clock this morning to be at the airport for 6 o'clock, to then be on a flight for 8:15 to then turn up in Rios in Spain at roughly about 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock I think. 12. And then we will be obviously on our holidays for the next 10 days. So, well, Pam will be. Where will I be?
In the gym, twice a day.
Why is that?
I don't know, because you're sadistic.
Yeah, there's that, there is that. So anyway, right, we'll get up to the store and we'll get the night started and see where we go from there. 4 pairs of figure skates down so far. We've got them sharpened and away. Customers have been in, tried them on, and that's quite good. Next up on the agenda is a full mount. Just so you guys know that I'm actually working on hockey boots as well. I actually had Daniel's skates in for a little sharpen and had to repair the first 4 rivets on the skate because the actual holder was hanging off. So that's that now sorted on both skates. I'm just going to finish the sharpening, get my skates back. Another 6 pairs of figure skates down. Last one mounted so far. 2 mounts tonight and some rivets and some other things that have to be done. So I'm just going to get these sharpened and then I'll get them on the way. Another 2 pairs. 8:13. That's us finished. Woohoo! No more figure skates. Pamela is in the process of boxing up another order that has to go to the courier tomorrow. Now you'll be wondering why it's going or how we're going to get it to the courier, considering the fact that we go away, we're at the airport at 6 o'clock in the morning. Luckily we have a couple of friends that are going to drop the stuff at the couriers for us, which is great. It's good to know. Yeah, it's good. So yeah, how's your night been?
I'm busy, I don't think I've got any fingers left.
I don't think I seen you most of the night.
No, I had my head stuck in a pair of skates for 3 hours. The
only time I really seen you was when you were bringing the skates through for sharpening or for mounting.
Yeah, every single pair I brought in I laced.
Yeah.
My fingers are
so I think it was about 12 or 13 pairs of skates that I sharpened tonight. That's brand new pairs. Whether that's first time sharpenings, whether that's trying them on, mounting the blades, Yeah, so it was an extremely busy night tonight, hence why you didn't see a lot of me and you didn't see a lot of stuff getting done, because it was so busy. So anyway, we are in the process of trying to get ourselves organised. I'm going to get the hoover out and hoover the store because it's seen a bit of action today. Over this 3 hours that we've been in tonight, it has been exceedingly busy. There was 4 or 5 hockey sharpeners in as well, and there was only one kind of repair that had to get done for a hockey boot. Most of the other stuff that was in was all figure skates. So anyway, we like to see that happen. It's good to see a bit of diversity in the store. And when I say a bit of diversity, it's good to see that the figure skates are flourishing as well as the hockey boots and the hockey side. We still have a couple of pairs of skates to be collected, don't we?
So that was the leftovers from people that had 2 sizes brought in, boots, boleros, and that's my spare and Taris.
So one of the things that we actually did for a couple of customers was there was customers that may have been in between sizings. So what happened is we actually had to buy or purchase a couple of extra skates to be able to accommodate their order. And what that basically means is we've been not necessarily stuck with extra skates, but we've now accrued a couple of extra skates for stock. So we have a couple of extra Electras and Antares that we have brought in for the customers. How many pairs do you still feel that you've got to do?
No, that's the figure skates cleared, other than my back orders.
What about the special order ones?
Oh, the dance boots came in.
Yeah.
But I've not even checked to see those steels we've got fit. Well, sure, I asked for a status update on them and whether I could refund them. And I opened the box today. Didn't get an answer to my question. Opened the box today to find them in the box.
So have you spoke to the customer yet, or are you still?
No, I haven't done that yet because
it was just too busy tonight.
It was too busy. I couldn't get near it, so I haven't checked it yet. And I wanted to check that to say, I have a steel. Do you want it mounted? But we've run out of time. There's nothing I can do about it. I'll let the customer know the boots are here, but she's going to need to wait to come back on holiday. It's just the way it's timed out. It's just unfortunate. I could leave them with a friend, but then that's kind of involving somebody else, and that's not very fair. I'll message her and just take it from there.
Right, so Pam's going to clear up her stuff. I'm going to get the hoover out and get the place tidied up so that when we come back, the store will be tidy. Fingers crossed. Well, good afternoon. It is 2:50 PM local time, or it is 1:51 in the UK time. We are currently in Spain, so we've came here for our family moon, or our family holiday, which is technically meant to be our honeymoon. But because no one would take the kids for 2 weeks or for 10 days, we decided that we were going to have to bring the kids. Yay. So we were up this morning at 5:15 to catch a 8:15 flight, which was actually quite a funny experience because I had one of my teammates who was the pilot for the plane. So yes, you can tell I'm going to need factor 50 out here. It is absolutely scorching. The weather is 24 degrees and slightly overcast at the moment, but it is very hot, very humid, and it's very nice. For someone that's got ginger hair, it's unusual for somebody to say that. If you're wondering why I come back into the hotel room actually has air conditioning, so I'm sitting in the air conditioning at the moment. We managed to get up, got the flight, and managed to get no hitches, no delays or anything like that. Dale done a fantastic job flying the plane. It was a very, very smooth journey, shall we say. Obviously made it here. Transfer was maybe about 10-15 minutes in the bus. Now it's time for some R&R, relaxation, recuperation, whatever you want to call it. Pamela and the kids are away down to the pool. We've just had a lunch. It's an all-inclusive resort. Breakfast, lunch and dinner is included. All your alcoholic beverages are included as well. It's all the local stuff that is basically included. If you were looking for something that's more popular in the UK, like example being, just for saying sake, one of the beers that you've got to pay €1 surcharge on it, and to be honest that's not a lot. I am going to the gym. Yes, I made sure I am that boring and in that much of OCD that I had to make sure that we had a gym at the hotel. So I have my gym stuff with me, my ropes, my handles, just in case. I've been here before. The machines are pretty basic, but it's enough to get your workout in, and you know what it's like. Sometimes I say there's no days off, especially in training, when other people turn around and say yes, there should be days off for repairing muscles and stuff like that. But if you eat well enough and you train hard enough, you get decent enough sleep, which I definitely don't. You usually can train multiple days a week. So at the moment I'm training 5 or 6 days a week with usually the 1 day off. So I had a day off yesterday and I'm going to go and try and get a little bit of a workout done, get a bit of a sweat on. To be fair, just walking up and down the stairs in this place you're going to get that, because they put us on the 6th floor, so we're right up on the top. So Sam and Sarah have been banned from going out onto the balcony because Sam was winding up Pamela, saying that he was going to nosedive off the balcony within the first 5 minutes. I went out and kidded on he was going to run, but Sam being Sam, tripped and nearly fell through the glass, but that's just Sam. We are here to obviously have our honeymoon and our kind of family moon, as you would call it, and get a bit of relaxation in. But we already have had messages from people asking, are you opened? When are you going to be back? And how long are you away from or for? So yes, we are away from the 5th to the 15th of June, and we will be back in the store on the 17th. You guys will probably already see this by this point. We're already back by the time that you guys are watching this, because the way I've got the videos scheduled, I think I'm 3 or 4 videos ahead at the moment. So I have actually brought my laptop with me, and I have brought my editing software with me as well, just so I can make sure that I can keep up to date with some videos. Afternoon, it is Friday the 9th of June. Today has been a day of relaxation so far. I have been relaxing quite a lot. I got up this morning, had my breakfast and went back to sleep, while Pamela and the kids went out onto the pool. I don't know if you'll be able to see them, but they are literally way down here in the pool. Sam is somewhere in the pool and Sarah is literally sitting about there. So yeah, we're here. Pam, Sam, Sarah, they're enjoying the sun. I'm hiding from the sun as always. I'm literally just about to go to the gym, and then I'm going to do my usual routine. So my usual routine is, when I'm on holiday, I'll get up, get fed, have a wee rest if I feel like I need it, and it felt like I needed it. Managed to catch up on my sleep. Now I'm going to go to the gym, and then what I'm going to go to do is I'm going to go in the pool for a little while. Then it'll probably be getting myself organised, getting dinner, and then relaxing again. There's nothing really exciting happening in this holiday, if I'm honest. It's literally just a case of kids are going to be in the pool all day, every day, and Pam and I are just going to be relaxing and enjoying ourselves, because it's long overdue. We've really kind of got to that stage where we just need some time off, just to kind of relax and not have to worry about the store. One of the things I will say is I have had multiple phone calls today, of all days. I've checked my phone, been a few messages, and a few people phoned through the shop phone, stuff like that, asking where we were and why we weren't open. It's been advertised for a couple of weeks, guys, that we were going on holiday, and it's on the social media, all the platforms, everything. It was advertised for a while that we were coming away, and well, if people can't understand that, and people can't understand the fact that we put it up all over our social media, we've not run away. But it's like we have run away on holiday for a couple of weeks, or a week and a bit. But at the same point, we will be back, and we'll be back stronger and fitter and healthier, ready to go for the season. So anyway, I'm going to stop rabbiting. I've got a gym to go to. 7th of June, yes, I am in the room. I've just been at the gym. I've been down at the pool as well. I was down at the pool probably for the best part of an hour. I've come up to the room to get my emulsion paint on. As you can see, it's a beautiful day again today, 26 degrees. Pamela is literally just about down there. Hopefully she'll maybe give us a wave. No, she's not giving us a wave, but she is down there. Pamela and the kids are enjoying the pool, so that's what we're going to do today. Is we're just going to spend our time at the pool, eat, drink and be merry. Basically up at the room to get my sunglasses, because my ginger eyes cannot stand the sun, so I have to have a little bit of how would I put it, shade for my eyes. Other than that, nothing really to report. I'll maybe get Pam to check in with you guys later on.
Well everybody, it is Saturday evening. Say hello.
Hello.
We are all...
For my granny.
She wrote that for her granny. We're all showered and ready. We are now going down to dinner. We missed lunch, we missed breakfast because we had a lot of sleepyheads today. We went to the pool, We had a lovely day at the pool, so now we're going to go down to dinner and see what...
Hello! And me and Sam got sunburned on our shoulders.
Why? Because you didn't listen to Mum come out.
And I hurt my shoulder in the pool.
Is that when you bumped your head in the bottom?
No, I dived in to jump through.
You dived in?
I dived
The
through.
rules say you're not allowed to dive in.
Anyway.
I dived through.
Hi. Oh, there we go. Are you just moving it? Yeah, okay. Right, so we're going for dinner, and yeah, I'll catch in with you guys tomorrow. Hopefully Pam's get better, more better.
I haven't really thought of anything other than I've sat at the pool all day.
Do the YouTubers want to see this?
No.
No.
I was jumping through my rubber ring and then I bumped my head on the bottom.
Yep. Banged your head.
Right there.
Yep. Big lump. Lucky you
Right.
got a hard head, eh?
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll catch you very soon. Well, good evening everybody. It is evening on Sunday the 8th of June. It's approximately 8 p.m. at night. We are all dressed and ready for dinner. We're going to go downstairs and get some food. Everybody's in there all, I don't know if you can see.
Hello.
Stephen, and we've got the Duke Gruesome. He's not took much of a tan yet.
Still whiter than white.
Yes. Sarah, Sammy, they've got matching pink bits on their shoulders because they won't listen for cream. And I've got a burnt back. So today was a wee bit overcast, which was actually quite welcome. Gave the old shoulders a wee rest at being burnt. But tomorrow's to be scorching again, back up to 26, 27, and sun splitting the skies. We're obviously broke the back. We're now on our last 7 days, so we'll go home a week today. Saturday night will be a quiet one. And yes, nothing much to report. We've not had many in the way of
Turned off.
emails or inquiries yet. We have had a couple of calls for Stephen to do emergency repairs, although I don't know how he factors that one in from Spain. So yes, it's very, very welcome to have a break, chill out, not think about work. We've got a very, very busy summer ahead of us, lots of stress and strain, so it's very nice to be able to just switch off for 10 days and get to spend some really, really good time with the kids. The kids have been absolutely brilliant on this holiday. Their behaviour has been top class. A couple of squabbles here and there. From there, please. Sammy keeps giving me the fear because we're so high up. We're up on the 6th floor and he keeps giving me the fear because he's just a wee idle. Sammy, can you stop that, please?
Right, going in. Going in.
So, yes, that's us for the evening. We're signing off. So, we're off to dinner. Thanks, darling.
Yes.
I don't even know. Is it Wednesday?
It's Wednesday.
Wed-
What date is it? It's the 11th of June.
11th of June. Wednesday the
Get my head
11th.
cut off again for your camera skills. Thank you.
Wednesday the
There we
11th.
go. Right. Does that make it easier? I'm crouched into Pamela's level.
Wednesday 11th of June. We are going down to dinner. We've got the goodies. We've had our sleep. We've had our shower. Stephen doing some squats.
I'm squatting here just to get on the camera.
Yeah, and we're going down to dinner.
Right, Sam the thrill seeker. He decided he wants to go on the rock wall. I think he's going to try and go all the way to the top. Right, now he's started to try and figure it out. Here he goes. He fell off. Right, so 10 minutes later we're still struggling to get up off the bottom. Sammy said he was going to be able to get to the top. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to manage, but he's having fun. So never to see green cheese go by her. Sarah's decided that she's going to try and beat her brother. So far she can't even go off the ground, but she's trying. Right, so there was a tactic here. Sam's decided he didn't like the one he was on, so he's now changed to an easier one. So far he's here. Sarah's here. Oh! Good job, Sam.
Well done.
Right, try again. Right, so far Sarah's still on the ground. So, how are you feeling about your kids trying to climb walls?
I find it quite funny because I know they're strapped in. As long as you don't try and do it at home. If I catch Sammy climbing the walls at home, you're in trouble.
Oh, it's my fault.
No.
Usual.
You just need to find some harnesses for them. You make something out of hockey equipment.
Right, keep going, Sam.
Right, come on before your time runs out.
Right, this is quite good here. Look at Sarah, like who's struggling to go off the ground, and you get Sam who just wants to bounce around. Right, is Sarah going to manage to get off the ground at all? Oh, Sarah's down again. Let's go, Sam.
You beat me trying to do the walk.
How did you do in the climbing? Did you manage to get off the ground? Keep going, Sam. Take your time.
Okay.
So it's probably a bit easier for Sarah just to sit on something instead of trying to climb it. So she's now on the horses, and so is Sam. Oh, that's a read between the lines. Hi, bro. Yeah, I know. So, Pamela.
You're alright, you're strapped in. Sarah, you're okay. Look at mommy, you're fine. You're alright.
This is the evil part of being a parent. Look at Sam's face again, listen to Sarah. I'm just saying to the viewers that this is the evil part of being a parent.
He's crying at the one time.
So apparently she's become accustomed to it now and she's actually enjoying it.
Shut their eyes, that's nice. How was that? Oh, that's hilarious. Her face was perfect.
Sam, how was
Last
that?
one, that's it.
Very good.
Sarah, how was that?
Scary.
Wednesday the 9th of June. Oh wow, it is extremely warm today. To the point where I have had to come up the stairs into the air conditioning because I felt like I was overheating. That's never a good sign. I'll take you out onto the balcony, give you a wee look at the place today. The sun. This is in the shade. It is sitting at roughly about 27 or 28 degrees at the moment. Pamela is down in her spot just right there. The kids are in the pool, loving life. So yeah, again, if you're wondering why we are not in the store, this is why. By the time you guys actually see this, we'll be back, we'll be working, and we'll be in the full swing of things again. Apologies, the vlogs have been very, very slow in the last little while. There has been a massive lack or downturn in repairs and stuff like that over the last couple of weeks due to the fact that it's off season. So we are working towards trying to kind of make the content a little bit more interesting for you guys. One of these things that we obviously thought that we would try and do is obviously give you guys a kind of look behind the scenes of what we're getting up to while we're here on holiday. But realistically, we really haven't done much, if we're honest. We have literally it sounds so silly, but we've ate, drank, slept, and just went to the pool. It's literally just a relaxation holiday, specifically for the kids, just to have fun, burn off a little bit of their energy. So as I said, it's extremely warm here today, and one of the situations I'm in, I can't switch off. I've managed to go 4 days so far without doing any work, and that's an issue for me. So I am now in the process of sitting in front of a computer. I don't know if you'll be able to even see that because it's so bright, but I am going to do some editing just to try and kind of kill some time. Sounds a bit silly, the fact that you come away on holiday and I can't switch off, but it's one of these things that I find, especially in business. I find that I'm here at the moment. I've managed to go a couple of days without checking anything. Pamela has still been checking, obviously, the emails, and there has been some people that have reached out to me personally to ask me to do some repairs and stuff like that, but it's a situation where even though you're on holiday, you still can't switch off. Like I say, there has been people messaging me, but I haven't done any actual emails and I haven't done any editing, so I feel as if I'm slightly behind on that kind of stuff. So I'm going to sit for maybe a half an hour, an hour, just while Pamela is down at the pool with the kids. I'm going to try and get caught up, and then hopefully that can be me. I can relax for the next couple of days again.